Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know at 96 at 9 o'clock, with news the giant US economy is putting most other major economies in its shadow, expanding while others stumble. But first, the number of people claiming unemployment benefits in the US fell by 12,500 last week from the prior week to 222,000, firmly below market estimates. It was the lowest reading in nearly 1 month, adding to the latest jobs report that indicated historical tightness in the US labour market, and so maintaining the leeway for the Federal Reserve to remain hawkish. But American retail sales fell 0.8% in January from December, reversing December's rise, and that was more than market forecasts. It is the biggest decrease in retail sales since March last year, primarily driven by the aftermath of the holiday shopping season and cold weather. Car sales were notably weaker. And industrial production edged slightly lower in January from December, missing market expectations of an expansion after recording no change in December. But things may be on the improve. Both the Philly Fed's factory survey and a similar one in New York both recorded sharp improvements in their February surveys. Official data in Japan suggests their economy was in recession in the second half of 2023. Japan's GDP unexpectedly shrank 0.1% in the fourth quarter, missing market forecasts of a 0.3% growth and following a revised 0.8% fall in the third quarter. This is a big miss for the world's third largest economy. But what is off about this is that the granular data that makes up the result was relatively positive in the period. India reported very strong growth in car sales in January, driven in large part by sales in rural communities. In fact, they smashed the previous record, up almost 14% year on year. And the British economy contracted in the fourth quarter, following a decline in the previous period. It was worse than market forecasts. Their economy entered recession, if you take the two-quarter rule into account, amid a broad-based decline in output, including in services. This is an election year too in the UK. For the first time in 2 years, the Australian jobless rate has risen above 4%. The actual 4.5% rate means they now have 654,000 people without jobs there, the highest level since October 2021. And globally, container shipping freight rates slipped slightly last week, but are still unusually high. The risks keeping them high are basically unchanged. Bulk cargo rates are again little changed though, and low. And the US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 4.24%, a little change from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today up $10 at $2,001 an ounce. Oil prices are back up $1.50 at just over $78 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is up a bit less to $82.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at just on 61 US cents, a little change from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're still at 93.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're still at 57.7 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 70.6, a little changed. And you can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again on Monday.